Hello and welcome to Solana Games News episode 2. So today we're gonna look at Laddercaster again because last time I didn't play it and then I noticed that the token is super cheap and I can just mint an NFT for a few cents. So I will try it out again today. Then we will look at the winner of the Solana Hackathon in the games category. Then we're gonna look at Solana Patrol. So I talked to the developers and it's okay that I show you the game. Then we're gonna look at Honeyland. And then what I was doing with our example game. And of course we can't forget to talk about World of Kyoudai, which has the tournament, the Tetris tournament coming up in 5 days. So that's gonna be super exciting. You should check it out on Fractal. And I'm gonna put the link in the description as well. And then you can, next Friday, I think, start the tournament. So first, Laddercaster. We play the game. So I bought some ladder. First I need to connect my wallet again. And now we see we have 1000 ladder. So we're gonna buy a caster. Instead of no, this time we go for yes. So I gotta send 0.004 send 1000 ladder and then we will get our caster. So, and then with this caster we should be able to play the game. So the caster is created. Although it says I need to create a caster now. Looks like I took my ladder, but it didn't give me a caster. That's unfortunate. Let's try reloading. Yeah, so it seemed it worked actually. So here's my caster. Items. Oh, no, I don't understand. Maybe we need to go to the next turn. Turn has ended. Pull the crank. Okay, pulling the crank. So I guess we need to create the account for the next turn if we are the one creating the turn. So this costed me some soul. But let's see, maybe... Okay, so it looks like now that we cranked the turn, we can loot. So I'm gonna click on loot. No changes in ownership. Let's see what we get. Looks like we get some fire. I guess this is a resource from the map I'm currently standing on. So I will get 1 fire from the... So now we're gonna claim rewards. Let's see what we get. 10 unknown. No. That's nice. Let's see what unknown is. So it looks like 10 unknown was actually 1 fire. So I guess the Phantom simulates it and they have a random function in it and sometimes it's 10, but what I really got is only 1. But that's okay. So now I can loot again. This time I loot some water. Let's see if that works. So yeah, some transactions failed and so on, but I think I just gonna try it next week again until I have played a few rounds. It seems a bit slow. I don't know, the transactions take a long time to validate. And yeah, but I just gotta try it out next week again after I played a few rounds and then tell you how it is. But I recommend you just try it out yourself until next week. And for now, we're gonna go to Solana winner of the hackathon, of the summer hackathon. And it's an RPG game, which is open source. And I'm gonna show you quickly the game. So you run around and you have different chests that you can open. I'm gonna show you how they did that. And in the end, you can also mint an NFT when you beat the final boss. So it looks quite nice. You run around. It's built in Phaser and has an Anchor backend. So here they walk to the chest, and when you open the chest, you get 20 tokens. So you can see that here should be 20 now. Let's see. Yeah. So now you got 20 tokens, so he has 60 now. And if in the end, when they reach the last boss, then there will be an NFT minted. So for that they use Metaplex. You can see here the transactions and so on. And in the code it looks like this. They when they call update, they just check in the data if this data is not already set in the data in the backend, and then they are collecting the token. So they do a cross-program invocation and they transfer 20 of the token from the escrow account into the user account. So it's a very nice system. And yeah, so they won the Solana Hackathon, well deserved. Then the next thing I'm gonna show you is Soul Patrol. I mentioned it last time already. Just I need to switch my wallet to be the one that I have used before. So Soul Patrol is a game where you have these NFTs here, these I don't know monkeys I think, and you can send them on missions. And after some time, they come back and bring you some things here, like bounty, ammo, food, gems. And with these things, you can then build buildings. So my two NFTs are currently on a patrol, so we're gonna recall them and see what they brought us. So I will, which is very nice, I will receive 0.002 Sol back, which is the cost for the account. And for the other one, I will probably get it as well. So the nice thing is they have everything on chain. Like even the history here is saved on chain. So you could theoretically build your own front end for it if you want, if you can be bothered. Yeah, you can also stake the NFTs and you can send them on missions, like I said. So let's see what they brought me. You can look here at the completed missions. So I got 1 ammo, 1 food, and 2 bounties, and 1 XP. And now I can send them out again. So I can send one. Let's send the guy with the cigar out. And if I send him out, then he will be gone for 3 hours. It costs some Sol again. This time it costed 0.004 Sol. So I don't know if it created 2 new accounts. But they have a function somewhere in the history where I can just clear all my accounts and I should get most of my Sol back. Definitely. So now it's sending this guy on patrol, and after 3 hours I can collect him, and with the resources I can then build my buildings. So I think it looks like a really cool game. Excited how they will continue, and I will probably talk about it again later. Then the next thing I want to talk about is Honeyland. They for sure have a great marketing, beautiful page, and all these sponsors here and partners, and yeah, they have videos, but I couldn't see any game yet. So I was in the Twitter space recently, and they talked about the game, but I didn't see anything yet, so I will not talk about it too much. I noticed that they have mostly marketing guys in their team. So they have a business coach, advertising entrepreneur, user acquisition expert, and tech and entertainment entrepreneur. So I don't know, I didn't see anything of the game yet, so we're gonna wait until they actually release the game. First, they're gonna mint their land now, and then they have some NFTs already, and lots of staking and tokenomics. But I'm more interested in games, so I'm gonna wait a bit until they actually release a game, and then I'm gonna show you that game. Then in my example game, I added a little bit of new things, so you can still fly around and save your progress. But now you also have these little bonus drops that you can collect, and they give you some extra points. And the next thing I think is that you will also be able to mint a token. So whenever you collect something in the game, and then I will also create an escrow account which sends you some tokens. And then I will also want to work on staking for the game, and minting of some medals or something would also be nice. So as soon as I have time, I will also work on that. And see you next week. And let me know if you want to see any game that you found on Solana, or if you have any information that you want about the games that I talked about. And like and subscribe. So because if we have 100 subscribers, then we will be able to name our YouTube channel. So that's gonna be very exciting. Okay, see you next week.